I used to have a smidgen of respect for Cardi B because even though she's ratchet, she had all three of her children by her husband. But her latest reveal has put her in the single mother category, and well, that would be an L. Yesterday, Cardi B made big news by making this new reveal to Gayle King on the CBS Mornings show. But before I get into that, most of you out there, all of you probably should know about Cardi B. She's a household name by now. In 2015, she came through the ranks of hip hop New York, being this, airheaded, ratchet woman. Okay, she then parlayed that into a music career. She had her first album April 6th of 2018, which was Invasion of Privacy. Okay, in 2017, she married Offset, which was a member of the Migos. She has 3 children by this man. And I would like to add, before we get into this video and to the subsequent article I'm going to reference, the articles, plural, that Cardi B technically is still married to Offset while having a boyfriend named none other than Stefon Diggs and has a baby on the way.
Enemy spotted.
Now, Stefon Diggs already has another child before her. I think she's like 8 years old. I don't remember the name, but we'll get into that in subsequent videos. Stefon Diggs is a wide receiver. He's played for the Vikings, the Bills, the Patriots, Patriots now currently, but before then he played a year in Houston, all right? He's been in the league since 2015. Very good wide receiver. He's not getting paid as much as he used to in 2015 when he first came on the field, but he's still very good if you ask me. But he's also been accused of being a womanizer when he was with the Vikings and things like that. So Stefon Diggs has been basically accused of being a dog. Now, again, Cardi B is still married to Offset. And oh, by the way, in between there, she's also had a defamation lawsuit with Tasha K, which she won, which Tasha K still hasn't paid her money, but that's another story. I'm not getting into that. And she also beat the case where she allegedly assaulted a bodyguard in a nightclub. So Cardi B's had features with other rappers or other artists during this hiatus of having an album and being married, and all the marriage drama she's had with allegedly Offset cheating on her with other women and other artists that she allegedly put on, and all the like. Okay, all around, Cardi B has been a very polarizing figure. Some people love her, some people hate her, but she's definitely a household name, like I said. With that being said, she went on the CBS Morning show and she's been on her media tour because she's coming out with a new album, which I don't know the name of because I didn't expect her to come out with an album. But she's been on the morning show, she's been on the Breakfast Club, she's been on I think 107, or I forgot what the name there, but anyway, with Ebro in the morning, all of them. She's going on her media tour now to promote her upcoming album. She's also been in the streets personally trying to promote it on Instagram. So with all that being said, here's Cardi B on CBS Morning to reveal that she's pregnant by Stefon Diggs. This is on YouTube, so before we get into the reaction, fair use.
Superstar, that would be the one and only Cardi B. Back in 2019, she became the first solo female rapper to win a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. Her much anticipated new album is called, and I love this title, Am I the Drama?
Yes, she is.
Enemy spotted.
That's the name of her album. There you go.
This Friday, ahead of its release, we sat down with the 32-year-old superstar for a wide-ranging conversation. So we started with some very exciting personal news with her boyfriend, NFL star Stefon Diggs, that she shared.
By the way, nobody has illustrated the fact or brought up the fact that she is still technically married to Offset. Now, again, people are gonna say, "Oh, Offset's a dog," and blah blah, all that. Yeah, that's all great and good, and people do this kind of stuff all the time where they get separated and they live other lives and they still go on to have children or have other relationships and all those kind of things. But just saying.
First and only on CBS Mornings. But I want to start right away with, because the rumors on the streets be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with
My boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Boyfriend.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but what's next? What we doing again? We do it again. We have to do it again all the time. It's not like we're never like comfortable. We just want to keep doing it. And that's just how we both are.
You have a song on your new album.
Okay, now that was all about the baby. Now she's gonna start talking about her career and her new album coming up. But just listen to Cardi B. It's like her freaking nails on a chalkboard, man. She tries to sound smart, but the pitch of her voice, her accent coming from, up north and all that kind of stuff. I think she's from like Brooklyn or somewhere up north in New York or something like that. And the fact that she's Dominican, all that together, man, to me, she's not very bright. But anyway, she's having a baby, right? But then by the way, also Stefan Diggs said he's looking for a baby name. So this came out yesterday too, all right? You see this in TMZ. Stefan Diggs, I want to have a baby boy with Cardi B. Como se llama? Se llama.
You shut up!
Okay? Yeah, so they're going to make this, when this first came out, they're trying to make it not seem like he might be in trouble. The Outside rapper broke the news on CBS Mornings that she's expressed how she's going to have a baby with the Patriots receiver. He's hoping to welcome a baby boy. Well, I said to welcome a baby boy. So, of course, he wants a baby boy because right now I believe the other baby he has is a girl. These are some of the messages that he posted under one of her posts. Thinking of Spanish names, 100% team boy. And like most men, they want a boy unless they want to be a girl, dad, stuff like that. Focusing on her first album since 2018 and hitting the road in February 2026 for her first tour in 6 years. All right. Says he already has a daughter, Nova, who was born in 2016. So you see that. All right. He has a girl born in 2016. I believe that'll make her 8 years old. So this came out yesterday too. So he's being supportive of his girlfriend, his married girlfriend, aka baby mama. Now again, no shade of that. That happens all the time. I'm just pointing it out for reference. All right. Now, after that came out, this came out. Stefan Diggs in paternity dispute with model as he awaits a baby with Cardi B. Now, allegedly, this has already been a thing since back in last year, but it's just coming to the surface now because of the upcoming baby with Cardi B. So let's read this article real quick. That also came out yesterday from TMZ. A model has alleged in court documents obtained by TMZ Sports that Stefan Diggs is the father of her month-old baby. But the NFL star says he's not certain the child is his. Now, you can only be not certain if you know that she's been with other men or she's been, engaged with other guys either before, after you, or maybe even during you. Maybe she was just a jump off or something. So you got to be sure, right? Aline Lopera, an influencer who goes by Lord Giselle on her social media pages, claimed in a petition to determine parental relationship in Los Angeles County back in December of 2024 that Diggs was the father of her then unborn child. There's the baby. We're probably gonna blur that out for YouTube purposes. If you've made it this far in the video and you're still here, thank you again for your viewership. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell that way you can be notified whenever I go live or drop new content. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, please do so by hitting the Cashapp $, Mr. Normie. And you can also go to my Ko-Fi page, ko-fi.com/workingmanmg. Also, I'm trying to build a community on Locals. So if you would, go please check out my Locals page and you can join for just $5 a month. You can post and we can build a community of like-minded working men over there. Thank you for your time. Now back to the video. In Diggs' response, which he filed in mid-July, he stated that he wasn't sure if he was the parent of the little girl, who was ultimately born in April. Diggs requested genetic testing, aka paternity test, to officially make the determination. A stipulation that was signed by a judge on July 17th shows both Libera and Diggs were required to submit genetic testing, though it's not known yet if either has taken the test yet or what the results were if they did. Well, I hope he did, because it'd be something nice to know, especially right now, but you already have one baby, having one on the way with Cardi, and then having this one out here just out in the wind, right? We reached out to Diggs' attorney, Tulo Mutaz, on Thursday, but she had no comment on the matter. Meanwhile, Lopera's lawyer, Tamar Almanac, said in a statement to the U.S. Sun this week, "My client looks forward to the day Mr. Diggs acknowledges and provides for his infant daughter in Los Angeles. The battle all comes as Diggs awaits his first child with his current girlfriend, Cardi B." The outside rapper, as you know, announced her pregnancy with Diggs on Wednesday, and while the New England receiver didn't want to comment much on it while he was at work with the Patriots, he did say on social media he hoped the bun in the oven was a boy. And of course, he has one other child, Nova, an 8-year-old girl, as I told you a few moments ago. So there you see, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, this woman could not wait till she got divorced to have a child. I mean, I get it. Like I said, people get into relationships when they're separated from their spouse all the time. This happens in life. But to have a baby with this man, I believe, was a little bit premature and immature, if you ask me. Life happens, all that. But Stefan Diggs has not turned out to be, in past history, to be a reputable man for a woman to have in a relationship. Now, any man can change for the right woman, I guess what they say. But I think this will turn out to be a disaster in the respect that Stefan Diggs will eventually leave Cardi B, and she'll be stuck as a ex-wife to 3 children and a baby mama to 1. Okay? And the ratchetness, of course, will continue in the meantime. Y'all see that? I know you got it. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you're thinking about Cardi B announcing her pregnancy by her boyfriend, Stefan Diggs. And what do you think how do you think this will turn out? And what kind of man you think Stefan Diggs is? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be out of the door, and I will see you on the next video.